Ines Tuttolomondo will be performing a Schumann Piano Concerto Opus 54, all three movements, Allegro affettuoso, second movement Intermezzo Andantino Grazioso, and third movement Allegro vivace. The stage is all yours. Can't wait to hear this gorgeous concerto.
next auditionee is Narimene Bay, and she will be performing Glitter and Be Gay from Bernstein's Cunegonde. Welcome to the stage.
Hello everybody. So before I begin, I just want to say that it is a backtrack piano accompaniment, so for some vocalizing, I will have to just be close there and put pause, do my vocalizing, and then play again.
Bracelets and lavaliers, can they dry my tears? Can they blind my eyes for shame? Can the brightest broad shield me from reproach? Can the purest diamond purify my name? And yet, of course, this drink is all endearing. Oh, I'm also glad myself is a star. Oh, I also like a 20-carat
Bravo. Bravo. Thank you for bringing this to our stage. I don't think we've had this in our auditions at all yet, and it was wonderful to hear you sing and bring the purity of the jewels to our stage. And
well, I mean, it was just, I mean, I don't know. I've never heard anything like it. It was stunning, you know. Sorry, I'm not a singer. I could go into detail, but what's the point? It was just phenomenal, I thought. The acting, everything. I mean, the singing was spectacular, I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's quite a range you've got there, you know. I think any conductor would be pretty happy with booking you. And be willing to pay for it. Okay, there. Oh, it's just spectacular, beautiful, phenomenal.
This piece itself fits your voice like a glove. This is right down your alley. This is right up your street. This is fits like a glove, and 20 other analogies. Bravissimo! You brought the perfect piece to represent the best of what you can do. You have technically, completely and utterly mastered this. And it is a heck of a piece to master on so many levels. But at this point, I'm just talking about technical. So bravo on that. I mean, I'll just go on a tangent for the second. One of the great challenges of anybody auditioning, but particularly singers, is to know what type of repertoire fits them and what doesn't. And you understand exactly what your capabilities, well, you give me the impression you know exactly what your capabilities are and what does suit you. And at the risk of repeating myself, bravo, this is the perfect piece for you technically.
Thank you so much, David.
Oh,
thank you.
I performed this work in concerts a number of times, and I've not heard it more accurate. And I've worked with some pretty darn good singers. So bravissimo.
Thank you so much for your honesty, really. And I just want to say that I performed it like quite a few times on live stage, and because it's an audition, it's a live audition, we are in front of a computer, you don't have the audience. You know that as artists, for me, like when I sing, I really, really love to share my emotions and my passion. So having the people in front of me, of course, like as soon as you hear like the first bum bum, you are into the character, and then you become this caricature. But you know, like being in this settling, it's like it demands just a little seconds, I think, to really get into it. Even though I know exactly what you're saying, and I've been doing this on stage, and I just love doing it.
Jolly good. Narimene, where are you from? Where are you right now?
Wow, it's. Are you ready? I'm French. My origins are Algerian, and now I'm living in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Oh my goodness.